The only hope we have in the midst of our battles and our struggles is Jesus. And what does Isaiah 59:19 says? It says, when the enemy comes in like a flood, when the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will lift a standard against him. When the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will lift a standard against him. How is the enemy being described here? That is Satan, as a flood. Why? Because a flood, when you look at a destructive flood, you see that a flood destroys every single thing in its path. A flood will level every single thing in its path. Houses, trees, cars, whatever it is. When you look at a flood, it is sudden, it is overwhelming. Floods are destructive and they appear unstoppable. Floods drown everything in their path, and ultimately, floods bring death and destruction. And what Isaiah is ascribing here is describing the enemy as a flood. It's describing the attacks of the enemy as a flood. And the interesting thing is that there are similarities, very strong similarities, between what a flood does and how the scriptures describe the enemy, that is Satan. There are very strong similarities between what a flood does and how the Bible describes our enemy, and that is Satan. Let's read John 10:10. John 10, verse 10. What does it say? John 10, verse 10 says here, the thief, that is Satan, he comes only to steal, to kill, and destroy. That is the objective, that is the modus operandi, that is the aim of the enemy. To steal, kill, and destroy our testimony, our faith in Jesus, with the ultimate objective of making us fall away and lose our salvation. That is the enemy's objective. To steal, kill, and destroy. The light of Jesus, he comes after it. The purpose of God, he comes after it. His objective is to steal, kill, and destroy, and to make us fall away ultimately. He is the enemy of our souls. And that